Hey everyone, Matt Kinders here, coming from Shanghai, China. Because of the interesting life situation where I'm currently working as a head teacher at my kindergarten in Shanghai, I'm not exactly feasible for me to find large amounts of data of my school in order to make the Module 5 My Story quite as in-depth as I'd like it to be. So I took a look back at my state, my home state of Wisconsin, and particularly the district of River Falls, Wisconsin, and River Falls High School, where I graduated from 12 years ago. So River Falls High School, it consists of 4 grades, grades 9 to 12. There are 981 students enrolled. This is per the River Falls High School public web page, and I believe that is for the students who are enrolled in the upcoming fall 2019 semester. The student-teacher ratio is 15.8 to 1, and River Falls High School ranks 18th out of 287 high schools in Wisconsin, and it currently enjoys a 100% student graduation rate. So who are we? Like we said, this information is coming from the State Department of Public Instruction. Their enrollment differs slightly. It's up just a little bit, or down just a little bit from what was mentioned. This is information from the academic year 2017 to 18. So since this information has come out, it appears that the population of the school enrollment has increased. And as we continue down race and ethnicity, we can see that there is a large student there's a large portion of the student population who identifies as white in the local in the school. And down below we see the student groups: students with disabilities, economically disadvantaged students, 10% and 12.6% respectively. So this is not a very diverse area or a diverse school, and we'll follow up more here with Who Are We continued. Again, on the left side here, this information taken from collegesimply.com. Also concurring with the State Department of Public Instruction on the previous slide. I thought it was interesting too to include the population by race. It was from the government website, specifically on the city of River Falls, Wisconsin, and you can see just the demographics, just they mirror each other. It's pretty crazy to see. So where are we now as a school? On the left side here we can see the Department of Public Instruction awarded River Falls High School a score of 83.8, which we see significantly exceeds expectations. It just shaved in, but that's a great thing to see when you pull up the scorecard for the school. Also the high school graduation rate. River Falls falls into Pierce County, Wisconsin here, so the entire county sits at about 95% graduation rate compared to the state of Wisconsin as just under 90%, and even compared that to Minnesota State up here, right around 82%. So great news. On the River Falls High School webpage, the mission statement is: the school district of River Falls, innovative leader in personalized learning, ensures the development of every student's unique potential in order to excel as responsible, productive global citizens, facilitated by forward-thinking staff in a safe, nurturing, and collaborative environment. So where do we want to be as a school? I took a look at the state standardized test performances. RFHS ranks 59th in Wisconsin. This is for proficiency in math and reading, and This performance is graded as well above the state high school median of 44% proficiency. Down below we can see the math proficiency for girls is 40% to 44%, and reading proficiency 65% to 69%, and the boys math proficiency 50 to 54%, and reading proficiency 65-69%. I found it really interesting on the State Department of Public Instruction, the student population here for the years 2015 through 16, and here we go, 2015 to 16, 16 to 17, 17 to 18. It was kind of up and down. We can see the proficiency 2016 109, the next year 114, next year down to 112 in English Language Arts, and then the mathematics achievements, let's say proficiency, we look here at 83, and then 93, and then down by a significant amount to 64 in 2017-18 academic year. So something big happened there, because as we can see, the total population, it was at 221, went down to 216, back up to 220. There was a big discrepancy this year that will have to be addressed. So what are the gaps of the student in the public instruction? The student achievement gap, total 75.5 out of 100 compared to the state of 57.3, which is great. English Language Arts, very strong, 40.6 versus 29.8 at the state. Mathematics, again higher, 34.9, so 35 out of 50 compared to the state, 27.5. The closing gaps, this is interesting. The English Language Arts gaps, 18.5 out of 25 compared to 17.4. So really, the gaps between River Falls and the state level are not too different, too far off from each other, especially in English Language Arts. And the mathematics for this year, 17 to 18, 16.6 is underneath the state average, the first thing to be underneath the state average of 17.5. However, graduation rate gaps 100%, like they say here, compared to 32.8 compared to the rest of the state. So looking good for post-secondary. How can we get to where we want to be? When I took a look at the state admissions test scoring, average score of 22, and AP course and test performance, Wisconsin's doing very well in many of these courses. They rank 10th in the state. But I think as far as the mathematics proficiency, there needs to be a large push to helping students become more prepared for their mathematics proficiency tests. What I really like is here on the right side of the screen, I found on the high school's public website a plethora of prep tests that students have access to. I'd hope to see that these are implemented in the school and utilized by educators, and as well as by the rest of the stakeholders in the community, the parents, the administration, push for them, especially looking back at the previous years. Hopefully, as they go forward, it will improve, and River Falls High School continues well into the future with their great scores. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.